Scaling your Shopify brand has changed forever. Meta just released the Andromeda update and it's disrupting ad performance across the board. Yet there are still people preaching strategies from 2015. The truth is, the game has fundamentally changed. And if you're hitting bottlenecks right now, it's not because your product isn't good. It's because your Shopify store isn't optimized to scale. If you don't know who I am, my name's Brian Cleary, founder of Interlace Digital. Over the last decade, I've developed and implemented growth strategies for more than 75 D2C brands, managing over $20 million in ad spend. I've seen every single iteration of Meta ads from the wild west of Facebook in 2015 to today's AI-driven ecosystem. And here's the truth. The brands that aren't set up to scale through this new update, their days are numbered. And I don't say that to scare you, but change has fully arrived. It's no longer about complex campaign structures or stretching the same ad creative for months. You can't rely on organic spikes or guess your way to growth anymore. That's exactly why so many Shopify brands are flat or even declining year over year. Meta is more sophisticated than ever, and blindly testing ads isn't going to save you. The brands that are growing right now, the ones scaling profitably through the Andromeda update, they all have one thing in common. They operate from a unified performance marketing plan. And when implemented correctly, the results speak for themselves. Sticky Brand grew $300,000 per month. 5Wits added $150,000 to their monthly sales. The Sausage Maker scaled monthly revenue by over $250,000 in the heat of Q4. And Oxford Pennant added $225,000 to monthly sales in their first 90 days, all using the same approach. Now, there are three main levers that drive real growth. It's your ad creative, landing pages, and offers. If you leave just one of those out, you're leaving money on the table. And most people think they just need new ads. But what they actually need is a complete performance marketing plan that drives month-over-month growth, backed by data, not opinions. Our PMP integrates data analysis, financial forecasting, and creative strategy into a single cohesive system. And here's exactly how it works. In the first week, we're going to audit your last 12 months of e-commerce data to uncover where you're generating profit, where you're losing money, and what makes your product stand out. We're going to analyze your margins and your cost of goods to define profitable KPIs for your ads, so every decision you make is built to scale responsibly. Then we generate new ad creatives, UGC briefs, landing page concepts, and offers that speak directly to your ideal customer. Within the next 14 days, we guarantee to uncover at least 3 clear growth opportunities to scale your revenue. You'll walk away with a personalized e-commerce strategy that gives you clarity, confidence, and excitement to grow again. Now, let's be honest. Most people think their brand will just pop off when they find the right ad, but that's not how scaling works. Real growth comes from stacking small wins over time, guided by the right data. That's how sustainable e-commerce brands are built. The so-called gurus don't want to tell you that because slow and strategic doesn't sell their courses. But that's the truth. You need an experienced, agile team that takes the time to understand your unique brand and products, and that's what we do at Interlace. Here's a quick example. Oxford Pennant came to us with negative year-over-year sales. They were declining in 2025. Within 90 days, they were up 55% in annual growth. How did we do that? We built out cost per acquisition, return on ad spend, and MER targets that let them 5x their spend profitably. We identified winning ads on both Meta and Google, and we developed a repeatable launch framework for every new product drop. That's what a real system looks like for their brand. We don't believe in long-term contracts or empty promises. We operate in 90-day sprints focused purely on driving meaningful, measurable growth. You're never locked in. We earn your partnership every single month. And when you join us, you're not handed off to a junior media buyer. You're working directly with me and my senior team, the same specialists who've scaled dozens of Shopify brands just like yours. We're not just running your ads. We're in the back end of your ad accounts, your landing pages, and your Shopify store, aligning everything for growth. Our performance marketing plan aligns brand and performance. There's no cookie cutter strategy here. Every plan is tailored to your exact numbers, your offers, and your goals. Take Sticky Brand as another example. They added $300,000 in monthly revenue in just 90 days after we developed a UGC strategy that spoke directly to their audience, scaled spend on their top offer, and refined their messaging to separate them from the competitors. Running a D2C brand is not easy. You already wear a dozen hats. The last thing you should worry about is which ad goes live next week or what offer you need to test next. That's what our team handles for you so you can focus on building your brand. If you're ready to unlock growth and reach your brand's full potential, book your free, no obligation strategy call. I'll meet with you one-on-one to diagnose the gaps in your Shopify store, and together, we'll identify the opportunities you're currently missing out on. Unlike most agencies that chase trend-of-the-month tactics, we focus on fundamentals that compound. We've seen every update, every algorithm shift, and through it all, one thing stays consistent. Brands that master their data, creative, and offers win. With our performance marketing plan in place, you'll know exactly where your money's going, what's working, and what's next. No more guesswork, no more scattered strategies. You will finally have the clarity and control to grow with confidence. If this sounds like something you need, click the link below to book your strategy call. If that's you, awesome. And if not, no hard feelings. There's more information and a few case studies on this page. Book a call and we'll walk you through exactly how our system works. We're not here to push outdated tactics or gimmicks. You'll gain access to the latest frameworks driving real growth for D2C brands. We've done this dozens of times and it pays to build the right way. So stop spinning your wheels and get clarity on how to grow your Shopify store. The next 90 days will define your growth in 2026. Now is the time to lock in, so click the link below and book your call. I'll see you on the other side.